Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. It's your boy, Swoopwalker29/Skywalker29, coming to you live in Genie. We're doing something a little bit different today. I don't know about you guys, but for me, 2020's been wow. I can't believe it's December. Um, it has been a long time coming, and I'm gonna leave it at that for a second here. I just need to check something really fast, make sure that I um add some stuff really fast. Okay, so it is working. Okay. Um, what about the viewers? How's 2020 been for you guys? Um, I know for me, it can pretty much be summed up by the way my room is looking right now. A mess. And it's one of those things where, as a person, I will never be the same again. Um, because theoretically, I could change the way that I do stuff, but ever since I've been lazy and not wanting to do stuff, I don't know if I can change that. Um, school has been, you know, with its perks, probably the worst experience I will ever have in my life because I have no motivation to do any of the stuff that is presented in the online stuff at all. And when I'm doing stuff like this that I'm trying to, do as a something for fun, but on the other hand, I kind of want to, kind of create this as like a second job opportunity for myself. I don't know exactly what I want to do about it, if that makes any sense. I mean, enough support to do something like this, where I'm just chatting with what seems like just myself. And even with doing something like that, I have basically an error going on here, which doesn't bother me at all. It's just internet connection issues, and I just go with the flow in terms of that. I don't understand what's the problem. Do do do. But yeah, so how's 2020 been treating you guys? I honestly don't know what else to say right now other than well, actually, hold on. There was a request that I had on my YouTube channel here really fast. Let me see if I can look it up really fast and see if I can answer it while I'm on the live stream here while we're figuring things out. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted. Just a second, it's still saying an error. What are you guys seeing? Are you guys still seeing me at all, or no? The one viewer that's in the viewing, which I do appreciate you. I don't know who you are, but I do appreciate you. Which video was it? I did it. Oh. Should make videos or a good video on being a if you'd like to. I hope she gets that. This was a request made by a really good friend of mine from back in high school. But it says you should make videos or a good video on being a young adult Christian or college experience. So, to the best of my ability, I'm going to be, I guess, not brief, but try to not go off on a tangent. But give me just 1 second before I do, because I need to get some water in order to get through this, because I don't think I'll be able to get through this without making my throat feel bad in the process. So give me just 1 second. By the way, it's December. Christmas is around the corner. Things have gone crazy, and life has given us a lot of crazy decisions that we've had to make this year. I will say personally, buying my first car was probably the biggest and best purchase of my life so far. I will say I probably should have done some things a little bit differently before, but it was a learning experience and I'm glad that I did it, and hopefully I will keep things rolling with that. Um Part of that being the job, um or part of that being a decision that I made. um I also had to get a job along with it. So another reason why I had to change up my scheduling in terms of when I was streaming. um I am now working for Amazon at one of their new warehouses in Spokane Valley. Um, I'm not going to reveal too much because I'm not entirely sure how much I am allowed to reveal, but I will say I like it so far. Um, haven't gotten into any job quarrels yet, so good news there. And, other than that, it's been great. Um, but going off to this request here, you should make videos or a good video on being a good young Christian and good young adult Christian, excuse me, and my college experience. Well, to start off, my college experience isn't done yet, though I want it to be. Um, I really do. Um, I really don't know how else to say this other than I really hate the online. I really do. And it has nothing to do with the teachers. It has everything to do with my daily routine. And possibly because of, a bunch of other stuff in terms of like I work night shift now, which I mean, night shift does have its perks, but on the other hand, it's just I don't I don't like the night shifts. I really don't. As much as it seems like it's great, it's more of I have to make my night my day, if that makes sense. And I don't like that exactly. So, call it what you will, but now as it's starting to get to being close to the end of the year and what this year has brought to us exactly, it has been a whirlwind of crazy, to put it mildly. Um, Especially for someone who is, for a lack of a better word, not a normal person in terms of what society would say is normal. Um, I am the second oldest of 10 siblings in terms of part of the not normal. Um, if you guys did not know that, now you guys know. Um, I am the next question that I get is, am I Mormon or am I Catholic? Um, but more or less I get asked the Mormon question more. But I am not Mormon. Um, I was born and raised Catholic, and to this day I will still call myself Catholic because I am doing to the best of my ability practicing the Catholic doctrine as much as I can. Um, and another reason for why this isn't normal is because society will say, you can't be this or you can't be that. You have to be this way, otherwise, you're not normal. And, well, here you go. A 20-year-old Catholic, second oldest of 10 siblings. I am not a normal human being. And there you go. And it's hard, especially as a uh, second oldest of 10 siblings. Not only do you have to, how do I say this? Not only do you have to like be the best at what you can, you are also a role model to your siblings, and if you don't succeed, then they don't have any motivation to try and succeed, which makes it a lot harder for me to be the one to succeed, if that makes sense. And if I am not a if I don't succeed in what I want to accomplish, then what do you think my younger siblings will think of me? Because I am their motivation to succeed, which is also another reason why I say I hate the online, and I don't know if I want to continue to do the online because I am not succeeding right now. And I don't know how to change that, nor do I know if I can fix it, you know? And as a how do I put this? It's very it's very hard as an early streamer too to do stuff like this in terms of like trying to have conversation. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's also one of those things where I feel like I'm just talking to myself because nothing's popping up in the chat. But, it's one of those things where I can just, go off on a spiel and, I'm the only one that really judges how well I did on it. And right now I'm kind of just throwing something together. Um, I think. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Because um literally the first 2 years of my college years were me just trying to figure out what I want to do exactly because I thought going in to college, I knew what I was wanting to do. I was thinking of being a physical education teacher because I was thinking of, going to oh, how do I put this? I was thinking of what was I going to say? I was thinking of going into I was thinking of being a physical education teacher at the high school level along with being a football coach. Now it's I just want to be a football coach and then COVID hit and then it's like I get into an apartment and move in with a couple of Army ROTC guys and a guy that's in the Marines and now I'm like, "Oh, these guys are pretty cool. They're actually out doing physical stuff and I'm just sitting here doing whatever and doing whatever I feel like doing and having no set schedule to my day, nor do I plan it out. And I think it's good that I don't have that. But I also look over to these guys that are my roommates and I'm like, okay, I kind of want to be like these guys because they actually have a set schedule to their day. So that's where I'm at right now. I may not like it, and I don't know what I can do to change that, to be honest with you. I'm hoping I can change it, but if I'm going to be honest, I don't even know if there's anything that I can do, you know, other than, do what I'm doing right now and doing what I'll be doing at 11:30 tonight in terms of working for 4 hours and, doing these streams for about 3 to 4 hours because, if I go on any longer, the entire Wi-Fi thing is going to, wig out on me and I don't even know if I'll be able to last an entire stream in terms of like if I wanted to do a 24-hour stream, I don't think I'll be able to do that, you know. So, it is what it is. I don't think there's anything I can do about it either. So, and COVID, speaking of COVID, there's a bunch of crazy news about COVID here. Give me just 1 second here. Um, let's see, vaccine, COVID 19 vaccine update. Sure, why not update? Let's go update. Coronavirus update. FDA announces advisory committee meeting to discuss second COVID-19 vaccine candidate. U.S. Food and Drug Administration, U.S. FDA administration, or excuse me, FDA has scheduled a meeting. Wait, actually, hold on 1 second. Let's create a window. Let's go here. Let's go select. Okay. So this is from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration website. If you want to look at it with me, go to fda.gov. But let's see. Has scheduled a meeting of its vaccines and related biological products advisory committee on December 17th to discuss the request for emergency authorization for a COVID-19 vaccine from Moderna Incorporated. And then it has a quote in there from the FDA or something like that. I'm not entirely sure exactly where it's coming from, but I'll skip that really fast. The FDA intends to make background materials available to the public, including the meeting agenda and committee roster, no later than 2 business days prior to the meeting. And general advisory committees include a chair, members with scientific and public health expertise, and a consumer industry, and sometimes a patient representative. Additional experts with specific expertise may be added for individual meetings as needed. Blah, 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 blah. I don't even know why Let's go back really fast. COVID-19 vaccines, vaccine CDC. Any things to know about vaccine planning? Well, not entirely what I was expecting out of that website, but it's something. Let's see. Minnesota Department of Health, CDC vaccines. What does it say? Latest news. Trump administration partners with chain and independent community pharmacies to increase access to future COVID-19 vaccines. That's a headline as of November 12th, so that was about a month ago. So, other than that, the CDC doesn't really have any news. Okay. Good job, CDC. From 13 hours ago, COVID-19 vaccines. Oh, so it actually had. Okay, so Discuss vaccines and related biological products advisory committee as an event. Oh. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. Ugh. Well, I don't know if I've answered that request to the best of my ability. I hope that I did. Um, but if you would like me to give out more information about the rest of my college experience and other information along those lines, um, please do let me know down in the comments below if you're watching this after the stream on YouTube. Um, because I will be posting this to YouTube, or at least as much of my streams to YouTube. Um, I haven't done it with a lot of my streams because I am the person making the highlights and all the other stuff like that and sending all the stuff to YouTube. And so a lot of the times it's a hassle for me to, at the end of a stream, try to send everything one way and, make highlights where highlights are needed if I wanted to, save the stream or whatever. Um, Sadly, I should have kept streaming because, at least last night I should have kept streaming because I had my first dub with my buddy last night, and I feel really good. I kind of do want to show it to you though. I feel like I should show it to you. Um, I'll just keep it as just chatting for now, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna change that back to what was it? No, that's not what I want. No, 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 no. Oh, oh. What? Next. Done. Maybe this works. Yeah. Okay. So then, give me just 1 second here. As I load up the replay from my first dub of Fortnite in Chapter 2, Season 5. Seahawks. Did they just add Josh Gordon to the wide receivers? Can anybody confirm this? Any Seahawk fans out there? Can anybody help me confirm whether or not Josh Gordon actually is signed to the Seattle Seahawks? It's okay. It's okay. Are you gonna work for me? Maybe? Maybe? Well, it's loading. Oh, it is loading. Okay. Whew. I was beginning to think that it wasn't going to work. Okay. By the way, do you guys like how I begin and end the stream? And if I have to take a break from something because I am either stepping out of the room or doing something else, do you guys like how this looks? I was trying to make a bunch of stuff to make it so that while I was, doing other things or beginning the stream or ending the stream. I was trying to make it, personally my stream, if that makes sense. Like, I wasn't trying to, um, how do I put this? I wasn't trying to change, um, or I was trying to make everything uniquely myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was trying to make all of these not be, you know, warped into like I'm being copyrighted because I'm copying all this stuff off of somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to make it uniquely who I am, and I'm like a Star Wars fanatic or whatever. I mean, because Swoopwalker, Skywalker, like I have to make it Star Wars themed at this point, right? Because I mean, I don't know if there's any streams that are actually Star Wars themed. So I was like, it kind of looks good, if I try to mix things up a little bit. That's why I kind of changed up the alerts a little bit to make it so that they're not default. So when you guys start changing things up or whatever, that all of us can have a good time seeing some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm sorry. I kind of lost my train of thought there. So yeah, it's a lot of fun when you're trying to say something and then you lose your train of thought. It's always a good thing. All right, let's see here. I'm actually going to control this